experience. I'm experiencing the art that's appealing to me. And now I'm taking all this other stuff too. This is where we're at. You know, this is what this place is expected. This has been a very critical part of how America has created, you know, realities that folks wholesale will embrace and take. You know, even if it goes against some of the things, it's like, well, y'all had to do what to do this? How many mass burials we had to? But you know what? All right, I feel good about it. Right now, I'm receiving the art, so I'm not even going to put too much time and mind on what it took to get to this point.
So much the way we sort of crowd in these museums and places where we find art, much of which has been stolen, right? And the history and lineage behind it being stolen. We find ourselves appeased in the gathering and somewhat distracted away from the acquisition and the acquisition methods and the story behind that, right?
Atrocities.
Atrocities.
The atrocities that coincide where they say the half that never get told, right? The half that never get told is a big part of the work that we're doing. Because, you know, I want my children to have the right to be human beings. I want them to have the right to think for themselves. You know, I don't need their whole reality being I don't need my grandchildren's reality programmed before they're born. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Each their own. Y'all into that? You know, and I don't think nobody out here is going to be into that. But like, we have to proclaim this right. You know, they say in the court of law, if nobody comes to bear witness to the atrocities of the Vandals, then they run free, right? In the universal court of law, if nobody bears witness to atrocities, then the Vandals run the place, you know? So all we saying is, yo, it's not a blood and flesh thing, and I don't need to see nobody else blood and suffer, but I do need to do the best I can with what I have in this life to make sure my children and my children's children have the right to think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Think for themselves. That's all I want. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because the half that never get told usually got a lot of those secrets that connect them to their jewels. You know what I'm saying? And man, I mean, they might be able to come to the school and get a good education and spend a whole lifetime solving problems for other people and make a good wage, make a good salary, make a good whatever doing it, right? But if they're not tapped into that thing that's connected to the greater scheme of things, you know, this, like they say, the struggle and the work of consecutive generations, then I really wonder if they're ever really going to be fulfilled. I know that until I found that essence of, you know what, it's something that I can do and I can do it legitimately and the people love it. It inspires folks. Folks are encouraged and inspired. They, you know, I don't have to force it upon them. They see the essence of what we're doing and they apply it free will, right? And it improves their quality of life, one way or another. I say, if we're not doing that, man, we're not living life. We might be tied into the matrix deeper than we're really willing to acknowledge and accept. You know what I'm saying? We lose the capacity to think for ourselves, then there ain't no hope for generations coming under us.
Masses of us to make that decision to willingly go back from the matrix and let ignorance
have fun all over this.
Happy with we gotta, this is important. I celebrate y'all for what y'all doing, man. That's why I had to be part of this. This is the kind of energy that we need to keep igniting and bumping. We literally busting atoms between the brothers we used to call back in the day, right? And we gotta keep doing that and keep that spreading amongst people and igniting this, man, because there is a wave of consciousness that's going on this planet. And the more we have events like this, right?
Y'all affected each other this much over the years, and this is a big part of what we're charging everybody up in here, man. This is not a performance. This is not like one person on the stage performing and presenting. This is a charge where if you're here, that means your mind is in a certain frame where you're still in a space where you're figuring stuff out. You're open to realities outside of what they sell us every day in popular media. And you're tessellating it between what they say is possible and what I saw it in my mind, even though I've never seen nobody else, I heard nobody else do it, it must be possible because I've already seen it. You know? I've already seen it, even though I've never seen nobody else do it. And this is why infinite treasures have to be on the scene. This is what it is. I never seen nobody do this, but I saw it in my mind way back when. And it took many years of just gradual working and trial and error to refine it. And we're not done.
I wrote up on this tune, man. You know, my music was on kind of shuffle. This tune that, as soon as I touch this island, there's something embedded in it. So, I'm definitely not trying to take over the scene, but there's layers to this tune because it's something that somebody sampled hip hop wise. So we gonna rock with this, and then one of y'all gotta speak. Just say, "Rasta man, I got something to say," and I'll turn it down. But there's a mystic to it. You tell me. From the top. I don't know why this one.
Hey, he whooped you out. You got that sound.
I don't know why this one was the one that rolled out, King. I don't know why this tune was the one that rolled up when we touched
Some of
this
the
island.
sounds from the soundtrack. The whole thing. Yo, I just found the low space.
I hear the voice of my ancestors calling me. Yo, I'm on time. Right quick. Doing good work. Hey, I don't know if nobody else will. This is the sycamore tree right here. Sycamores all over this place. Hardwood trees, see? All them trees reaching out to the water. Man, they're not the base of the mound, Rasta. So I'm thinking about like if I get like, hey, if I can just get a branch, if I can just get a portion, just a piece, to fashion up some works. Yeah, man. Rally around the sycamore trees. Sycamore trees is all over the base of the island. I don't know if y'all peeping that. There's certain kind of trees all at the base of the island, right? So if it's a mound and it's all kind of weed buried up in there, sycamores is the one down there, they ready to fall into the water. The whole island seemed like it got the same kind of trees, sycamore trees. It looked like the bark ain't like these trees up here on the top of the hill, you know? Yeah, and they're hardwood trees. So they take a long time to grow. Right, it's a big one right there, man. Beautiful. Yeah, really big. Hey, buddy. I see you looking down. So pretty. Get lost in the sauce of illusion and distortion. Functioning from the only fundamental in creation, only constant is love. Anything else is a distortion of mind. Only thing out here is love.
You locked in something else, you have to free that up. Free that up so you can do your best works. This young brother done tapped into the best works, and I'm going out on a limb. He get the crown. He is the Mushroom King. He is the Mushroom King. This generation. With the crown. Anybody objection? I got any objection? The future is bright. The future is bright. Yes, I didn't even call you Ras, brother.
It's also known as South African cactus amethyst. And in this case, because it's got all that orange in there, that's citrus. When you heat up amethyst, it turns into citrus. So South African cactus ametrine. Ametrine, amethyst and citrus.
333.
And ultimately, this is what Infinite Treasures is. It is an ancient future technology with many capabilities, and one of the key components is the art of remembering, responsibility. Those of us who choose to be the keepers of the habits that don't usually get told. You know? I commend you, brother. Right. You know, paying attention. Why come all this way and not see the potential was here and you leave more enriched. You know what I'm saying? All this potential out here, you leave here uninspired. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. From the children to Brother Joe's story right there. It's all inspiration.
Yeah, man. Truly a gathering of bright-eyed angels. You know what I'm saying?
Aye.
Truly a grand congregation of bright-eyed angels. And they came with their works. You know, they wear products. The heavenly food, the food of the gods, come with it, you know. So, thank you, brethren. Be a part of this community, a part of this network. These folks is my folks, man. Even like I say, phenotypically, when I look at the EE family, a lot of similarities. Phenotypically, they look like my folks, my cousins and aunties, you know what I'm saying, brothers, uncles. And I see it in the countenance.